What up, everybody? It's your boy Yogi. It's game day. We're going to break it into the action right after this.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for it.
What up, everybody? Yeah, so we're going to just be waiting for them to drop the link for the Duluth Harbor Monsters. Went and traveled to the Ozark Lunkers. It looks like we got some action. Boom. There we go. So it looks like they're going to be doing the national anthem. I want to thank everybody for tapping in. This is week 3 of the Arena League. You got the Ozark Lunkers hosting the Duluth Harbor Monsters. We got Bob Sweet in the building. What up, Bob? How you doing? Welcome. We're going to get some football action going on today. Doesn't look like they have sound. There it goes. So we'll go over the rosters today. Arena League, you get 15 active players per game. Today's roster is going to be for the Ozark Lunkers since they are hosting. Number 0, LC Taser. Number 1, Tobias Little. Number 2, Matt Russ. Number 3, Kendrick Payne. Number 4, Chris Scruggs Jr. Number 5, Brock Carter. Number 6, Jalen Jones. Number 7, Darius Daniel. Number 9, Craig Travis. Number 10, Jackson Mitchell. Number 11, Marquis Smalls. Number 12, Anthony Sherrills. Number 13, Ronnie Bernstesmeyer. Number 15, Josh Evans. And number 16, Lorenz Plummer. We got Danielle Peter in the building. Welcome, Danielle. For the Harbor Monsters, the 15 active roster. Number 1, Javante Johnson. Number 2, Mo Strong. Number 19, Nathan Cromie. Wearing number 11 today, DeJounte Sky. Number 69, Casey Paligas. Number 13, Austin Gray. Number 6, Ladarian McAllister. Number 24, Josh Murray. 14, Terrence Wenzel. Number 5, Keon Singleton. Number 7, Lavelle Spruce. 21, Willie McCaleb. Number 8, Ray Kent. Number 9, Clarence Taylor. And number 4, Derek Daniels.
Our national anthem here from
the audio for
both of the Ozarks, the record of 1 season, taking on the Duluth Harbor Monsters.
Harbor Monsters are wearing yellow on
1. Color guard will make their way off of the field here. Both teams.
Here we go.
Go for
Steve. The audio.
You want to mention the Lunkers 2 weeks ago. Now they had last week ago. They beat the Iowa Woo 69-40. That was here at Wilson Logistics Arena. Duluth, meanwhile, lost to the Kansas City Goats by a score of 77
to the sound
52.
just came on.
So Duluth comes in 0-1. The Lunkers are 1.
It cuts in and out. If you guys have any questions, be sure to ask them in the chat. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Today's show is sponsored by Hoops Brewing. If you're in the Duluth area and want to make it to the brewery, go on down because they're having a live broadcast there as well. Danelle says, thanks. Number 2, Mo Strong. If anybody don't know, that's Mo's mama. We got Norpheus in the building. What up, Norpheus?
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
It looks like today's captains are going to be quarterback number 1, Javante Johnson, and DB Terrence Wenzel. Captains for the Lunkers are going to be Matt Russ, Kendrick Payne, and I didn't see the other 2 numbers. But we're going to have some fun tonight. Number 5, Brock Carter is also a captain for the Lunkers today.
And their coach is Tony O'Neill. They've got a big party going on in the Duluth area for some of the fans. And the general manager there, Stephen Walters, is hosting that event. The owner of the Harbor Monsters is
Missouri
Brent
team.
LeBry, CEO of High Tech Finishing and Kramer Service Group. Do a little
beer ready.
drag racing there as well. Big sponsor of that. So we see the captains at midfield, and we'll see how the coin toss goes. Looks like
so it does look like the feed from the arena, the audio keeps cutting in and out, but that's okay. That's why I'm here. We'll get through it together, everybody. Norse has got a Minnesota brewed grain barrel here. That's what's up. Here we go. It's going to be party time tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in. We got 26 people watching right now. Thank you for tapping in. Just know next week will be a home game, so hit up www.duluthmonsters.com to go get your tickets for a home game. Let's fill up the stands next week. We will be taking on the KC Goats, a revenge match. So be sure to hit www.duluthmonsters.com to get your tickets for next week's home game. Then, of course, there will be another home game on June 29th. And you know your boy's birthday is June 28th. So come celebrate with your boy, turning the big 4-8. It does appear that Terrence Wenzel is out there. It does look like the Monsters are set to receive. Hey, just like Danelle, you guys go get your tickets and be at that home game. Throw off is set. Terrence has got the ball. He breaks through. And down to the 15. Great return by Terrence Wenzel. If anybody doesn't know, this message is welcome home, Jackson. My nephew Jackson has transferred from LSU to the Minnesota Gophers and will be playing with the Gophers this season. So we got All right, about 2 yards on the play. I'm going to let gotta let Steve know. We got second down. Javonte Johnson back to pass. Incomplete pass. Hey, we got Michael Johnson, in the building. Mr. Death Row himself. You guys get a chance to check out Minneapolis Warriors as well. They're doing their thing. We got Eric from New Mexico in the building. What up, Eric?
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
North, so if you go to www.duluthmonsters.com, there should be a section for merchandise. Okay, looks like it's fourth down. Javonte Johnson back to pass. Catch. Oh. Number 6. Turnover on downs. Lunkers ball on the 5. All right. We had a fumble by Ladarian McAllister. That's going to give the Lunkers the ball on the 5. Number 3 with the reception, Kendrick Payne brings the ball to about the 20. Yeah, we gotta eliminate those turnovers. Again, thank you everybody for tapping in. It looks like the audio quarterback is back to pass. Interception! Interception! 24, Joshua Murray. Interception, 24. Your Harbor Monsters score! Now that's the turnovers we need, MJ. That's the turnovers we need. Let's get the pressure and turnovers. Let's go. If anybody doesn't know, Josh Murray also plays for the Minneapolis Warriors. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in. It looks like the audio feed from the actual stream is hit or miss. Hey, but that's why your boy's here. I got my beer. Going for the conversion. Javonte Johnson back to pass. To Mo Strong. Conversion no good. Duluth Harbor Monsters lead 6-0 and will be going to the throw off. Just a little update on the rules. With the Arena League, it is 6 versus 6. There are no punts. There are no kickoffs. It's throw-offs. Hey, we got Selling McCarthyism in the building. What up, Selling?
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Hey, thank you for tapping in. I know it's summertime. Ain't much Viking stuff going on, but hey, that's why your boy is a part of the Duluth Harbor Monsters. Looks like Mo Strong is going to be doing the throw-offs for the Harbor Monsters. Skull, skull, skull. Josh Murray had 3 interceptions and a pick 6 when the Warriors played Iowa Wolf. X factor for us. Yes, I was watching that game too. Or I watched the replay of that game. All right, looks like we're going to have an offsides on number 7, Lavelle Spruce. Another thing about the Arena League, the person who the center hikes the ball to cannot advance the ball. So unless the ball is pitched back to another player, then that quarterback could either have the option to run or pass. Interception! Interception, Harbor Monsters! Josh Murray, speaking of the devil, interception with another interception. Let's go.
They not like us.
Let's go. That's what we need in this game. We need multiple turnovers. So with that turnover, the ball will be placed on the 5-yard line. We got Mo Strong in the game. We got Nathan Cromie in the game. 1, 2. And DeJounte Sky going in motion. Oh, my gosh. So it's probably going to be offsides. Let's see what the play is. False start. Looks like the motion man crossed the line of scrimmage before the ball was hiked.
The game for Monsters already. And they lead it 6-0.
All right, we got DeJounte Sky, motion man,
to play.
Nathan Cromie.
Motion again. Johnson looking downfield. He throws it, and it is caught
Cut by
near
Mo Strong.
the wall on the near side.
Touchdown,
And
Mo
in for the score. In for the score from 45 yards out. Believe that was Strong with the touchdown.
Mo Strong with the touchdown. 45
and that
yard.
one will count. A 45-yard scoring strike by Johnson to Strong. And just like that, the Harbor Monster on top 12-0 here in the opening quarters. 7 play. They're going to go for 1 here. Ball at the 5. That's a 1-point extra point. Snap back. They're going to throw it into the end zone, and it's deflected. So it is
Extra point,
no
no good. Yeah, there's that
Makes it
vertical
12
motion.
to nothing.
Almost Norse, almost like the Canadian League. Man, hey, MJ, did you see him just he was stiff arming for like 25 yards. Oh, yeah, he was stiff arming for 25 yards. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Hey, so here's a little something different from the official Arena League YouTube channel and any other YouTube channels. This is something I do. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. That way, if anybody wants to come on, ask any questions, or just give their thoughts about the Arena League, this style of football, there's the link. You can come on screen. You can keep your camera off if you just want audio. But that's a little something different that I do. You guys could chat in the chat together. You can't chat. You can't post chats on the Arena League channel. But that's why you guys are hanging out with Fat Boy Football Focus. All right, looks like the Lunkers are going to get the ball at the 5-yard line. All right, we got Terrence Winslow in there. We got Josh Murray back there. If you're in the Duluth area, go check out Grandma's Restaurant. Another sponsor of the Duluth Harbor Monsters. Grandma's Restaurant. All right. Looks like the Lunkers have marched down the field to about the 6-yard line. We got Willie McCaleb on the defense. Josh Murray, Lavelle Spruce, Keon Singleton are in there right now. Terrence Winslow and Terrence Winslow.
That help our wounded, visible wounds that go unrecognized, to addiction, broken, suicide. The Warriors Journey is a nationally recognized veterans nonprofit in Missouri. Our programs have helped over 15,000 warriors visible challenges, saving thousands of lives and restoring countless families. No paperwork, no red tape.
All right. Does look like we got some audio back. Yeah, I haven't done a 2025 mock yet. D2, some D1, some former semi-pro players, some other Arena League team players, former Arena team players. Just a mixture, Norse. Well, we got a little time delay. I'll give you an update. Kansas City Goats are leading
back
the
at Wilson Logistics Arena at the Oakfield, Missouri. At a timeout there as the Lunkers were pushing it downfield. They have a first and goal situation here at the Harbor Monsters 7-yard line. They trail 12-0. We have 4:13 to play in the opening quarter. Now a timeout for the Harbor Monsters. So we will keep it right here. We were trying to educate you a little bit on this 6-on-6 football. Again, with the field being just 50 yards, it's a different game, a faster-paced game. They also have the hockey walls going around the outside of the arena. And those are in play unless a player is hit into them, and then they're out of play. So that's part of the game, using the hockey walls on the outside of the field. That's a little different than normal football. They have throw-offs.
Yeah, OG
There
Davey
is
in
no
the
kicking
building.
in the
What up,
Arena
OG?
League.
Thank you for tapping in.
The throw-off is instead of a kickoff, and their extra points are either a one-pointer from the 5-yard line or a two-pointer from the 10-yard line. And we've already witnessed that in this game. Quarterback cannot advance the ball unless he pitches it or passes it to somebody. Then he can become a receiver. So he cannot run the ball after it snaps to him. So here we go after a couple of timeouts with 4:13 to play in the opening quarter. Marquis Smalls will bring his team up. He's got L. Tyser as his center. He's a 300-pounder as well. Motion man coming in. Here's a pass over the top. It is tipped and incomplete, intended for Chris Scruggs.
Incomplete pass.
So it'll be second and goal now for the Lunkers. The clock continues to tick.
Second and goal.
Running clock as well. There is a 20-second play clock.
Yeah, only a 20-second play clock
Marquis
in between
Smalls
plays, guys.
Takes a snap, bobbles it, now hands it off behind him. Bertelsmeyer rambles forward inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line. His first carry of the game. And it'll bring up a third and goal from the Harbor Monsters 1. Good job defensively there by Lovell Spruce, playing nose guard. Here's a pitch back. Bertelsmeyer scampers in from 1 yard out, and the Lunkers get on the board here.
All right, Lunkers get on the board.
The opening quarter. 1 yard run by Bertelsmeyer, who scored 4 last in the first game for the Ozarks Lunkers. They're going to go for
he was
one
holding.
here.
He was holding Willie like crazy.
Smalls sets his team at the 5. So this is
when I saw Lunkers, I thought it was about bass fishing.
Snap back. Smalls rose to his left. He throws it into the end zone, and it is caught. Caught in the end zone on a quick out by Matt Rush. So the 2-point conversion is good. It makes it now 12-8.
12-8.
Duluth on top. And now the Lunkers will throw it off. We'll see who gets that assignment here.
Next week's game will be a home game.
That came at 2:20 to play. We will have a 2-minute warning here coming up. So we may or may not get this play off, and we'll have a 2-minute warning, and we'll take a break at that time. They did stop the clock. We'll see who's going to throw it off. Looks like it's going to be Kendrick Payne.
Number 3, Kendrick Payne will be doing the throw off.
The Lunkers. So he's at his own goal line, and he has to throw it downfield. The return man for the Harbor Monsters is Terrence Winsel. He is dangerous. There's the throw. Good one. Caught at the goal line. Winsel sees a seam, and he is brought down by the Lunkers. That is Josh Evans. Josh Evans, who is activated this week, gets the tackle. And we will have our 2-minute warning coming up here. 12-7 is the score. I was incorrect on that extra point. 12-7 was the score after that. And we have a flag here. Motion man. Offside on the play for the Harbor Monsters. That was a 1-point extra point the Lunkers scored. So 12-7 to score here, not 12-8, as I had indicated earlier. You saw the motion man take off. He crossed the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped. That was Cromie. So they move him back. He does it again. Here's a snap back to Johnson. Johnson looking deep. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got a one-on-one situation, and it's incomplete near the 10-yard line.
Incomplete pass.
So incomplete. Johnson now 2 for 5 passing unofficially. I've got him for 18 yards. So 2-minute warning comes at the second quarter, not the first quarter. So we'll have a break at the end of the first quarter. Again, all trying to get used to all the new rules in this. They have a 2-minute warning at the end of the half. Here's a handoff to DeJounte Ski, and he pushes it forward up across the 10-yard line down to the 9-yard line. So Ski, the ball carrier there. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Harbor Monsters. Johnson takes a snap high. He brings it in. Being rushed, he throws it low. Pressure put on that time by the Lunkers. Jalen Jones, 6'3", 220-pounder from Pitt State, got in there quickly. Incomplete pass there, and that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. The Harbor Monsters 12,
into the first
Lunkers
quarter,
7.
Harbor
We'll take a
Monsters up
break.
12-7.
It is the Arena League on MeTV.
What's the name? Where you from? You're all right, Josh. This is the way it's going to work, okay? You have a game where you're going to he's going to take some time to show it, and he's going to get somebody out of this bucket, and they're going to work back and forth. All right, Josh, you ready? Give me the show on this thing.
All right, little in between quarter entertainment.
3, 2, 1, go, Josh! Somebody! Come on, guys, cheer him on. If he runs, come on, guys! 2 for 3. Oh, you got 25 seconds for that. Oh, go, guys, go! All right, what are we doing here? How much time you got? All right, you got 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, he got some money. He got some money. Yeah.
Welcome back to Wilson Logistics Arena. We're in Springfield, Missouri, North Springfield, Missouri, at the Ozark
MJ
Empire
says they need an
Fairgrounds.
HVAC in
My
that
name is Tom
backfield.
Ladd.
Protect
This
Johnson at
facility,
all
by the
costs.
way, brand spanking new. It was built just months ago, and it's already held several different either trade events or shows. They've had a lot of dirt put in here, and they've had tractor pulls and the like, I think motorcycle events. So they have done several different events, and the second Lunkers game that they've held in this facility. Normally, it'll hold 6,300.
Oh, there must have been a turnover on downs or something.
They really cut off one end zone.
All right, we're
and
back
they
on
can
defense.
hold about 4,500 in this facility. Harbor Monsters surrender on 4th down, so the Lunkers take over. This is Smalls throwing downfield. He passes, and it is caught at the 17, 18-yard line. So a great pass there by Smalls downfield. Ball is caught.
All right, first
down.
1st and 10.
Lunkers will send a man wide left. That is Scruggs. Now motion man coming in. That's Rush. And the quarterback sacked. Big time coverage there by the line, the defensive line of the Harbor Monsters. That is Singleton and Derek Daniels getting in quickly for the sack. And that's the neat thing about this. Defensively, you can really mask some things up, man-to-man coverage, zone coverages, show some different.
All right, we got a sack on the play. We needed that. 2nd and 17. 13:50 left in the second quarter.
In what they do. Here's a pass pitch back to Rush. Rush takes off down the field. He tries to elude
Gets
a couple
back
defenders.
back about to the line of scrimmage.
Midfield, and he is down there. So after a big loss on the
So
sack,
about 3rd and 10.
Rush able to pick up maybe a yard on the play.
So it should be about 3rd and 17 still. Yeah,
So it'll bring
3rd and 15.
3rd and long now for the Lunkers. We're in the second quarter, 12-7. The Harbor Monsters from Duluth on top. Little in motion. The pitch
Oh,
is
my
in
God.
front to Rush, and Rush trying to pass it. He does, gets it to Scruggs. Scruggs gets outside, cuts back in, and is down near the 15-yard line. That was an interesting play. A double pitch, and you can do that in this 6-on-6 football. Double passes, double pitches, a pitch, and then a pass.
All right, 4th and 8. Let's go defense.
Things you can do there.
Let's make it stand, defense.
So to bring up a 4th and 8, and I believe they're going to surrender. Timeout. Looks like a timeout for the Lunkers to talk about this. See what they do on this 4th and 8 situation. We will keep it right here as the two coaches. Another thing interesting about the 6-on-6 league, this arena league, the coaches are actually on the field. They're 15 yards behind the players of their respective teams. So the Lunkers defensive coordinator or their offensive coordinator, Cam Bruffett, can be on the field but behind the play 15 yards. And the same for the Harbor Monsters. Their head coach, Tony O'Neill, or their offensive coordinator, Kevin Gregory. They've got Kevin Gregory II and Kevin Gregory III as their assistant coaches. So they can be on the field. They got to be 15 yards behind the play. And be careful while you're out there. So Lunkers appear they're going to go for it on 4th and 8 here. They trail.
All right, 4th and 8. We need a stand from the defense.
Offensive firepower that we saw in the first game 2 weeks ago against the Iowa Woo. Marquis Smalls played at Rice, the quarterback for the Lunkers. Being rushed. Still on his feet. He's going to throw it downfield. It is caught. And what are they going to say? Nope. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Caught and dropped.
That's what we needed.
Inside the 5-yard line by Scruggs. So that means the Harbor Monsters will take over.
Let's go. Let's get a score.
I'll tell you, the defensive line of the Harbor Monster really putting some pressure on Smalls and making him speed things up a little more than he would like to. So that's been the key so far in this first half. Now the Harbor Monsters take over again. Javante Johnson, along with his lineman, Peleagas, who is the center, 300-pounder, 6'7", 330-pound on the offensive line. Johnson barks out the signals. Motion man coming forward. Johnson's going to throw it downfield, and it's incomplete. Overthrown, intended for DeJounte Ski.
All right, 2nd and 10. Let's go.
So incomplete pass. And I've got Johnson here unofficially 2 for 7 for 18 yards, but he's missed on his last 3 attempts. Approaching 12 minutes to play in this first half. 2nd and 10. Snap back. Johnson rolls to his right. Looking. Throws it middle of the field. It is intercepted by the Lunkers at their own 19-yard line. Intercepted by the Lunkers. And they will take over there. That's the first pick by Ozarks. Craig Travis with the interception there. So the Lunkers take over at their own 18-yard line, 1st and 10. So turnovers have been a factor in this first half.
All right, let's go defense. Let's get it back.
Smalls
real
again.
bad throw.
Bertelsmeyer in motion, and we'll have a flag on the play.
Got to establish some type of run game too.
Making the call
in
here.
my opinion.
Byron Pearson is the white hat. So it goes against the Harbor Monsters. Somebody jumped the gun a little bit too quick there. 1st and 5 now for the Lunkers. Bertelsmeyer in motion. The snap back to Smalls. He fires it middle of the field. It is caught. Low catch, but catch made nonetheless.
Yeah, he's got to
With
wrap
the
up.
catch is Kendrick Payne. Gets the first down as well. And Smalls now 90 yards passing unofficially. Low snap. He picks it up, throws it
Interception.
short. It is
Interception. Monsters ball.
And are they going to say that is an interception? It is. It was a little forward flip that deflected off the Lunkers and then went into the hands of the Harbor Monsters. And I believe that is Clarence Taylor who picked it off. So the 3rd interception of the game for Smalls. That time a little forward flip, and Taylor
We'll take it.
To pick up the deflection.
We'll take any turnovers we get right now.
The Monsters get it right back. 10:50 to play in the first half. Javante Johnson. He's got a back behind him in the backfield. Motion on the right side. Low snap. Fumble recovered by the Harbor Monsters. The snap again by Paleogas was wide of the quarterback, and he had to dive on top of it before the Lunkers jumped on it. So loss on the play. Here's a pass on the right flat. Caught at the 10 and knocked into the wall right there.
All right, looks like we got 3rd and
That is
16.
Cromie with the reception. So to bring up a
it was
now
40-yard. I mean, it was a short pass, but he ran it for 45 yards. So I don't know why they're saying only 18 yards for Javante, because that should count as at least 35 yards right there in the pass.
Motion man way over, and it bounces into the end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Or see what they say here. Goes over the head of the quarterback and recovered, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Lunkers. Recovered in the end zone. Lunkers back on the board here. Fumble recovery for a touchdown. Didn't see who got that. Jackson Mitchell with the recovery. So Mitchell recovers it. And now the Lunkers going to go for one here. Quick out over on the left side, and they're not going to get it. But Lunkers do take a 1-point lead here in the second quarter, 13-12. And it's been kind of a strange first half. We've got an interception for a touchdown for Duluth to start the game, scoring. 45-yard pass for a score for Duluth. 1-yard run by Ozarks. And then a fumble recovery by Ozarks to take the lead, 13-12. Crazy game. And it will be Harbor Monsters ball. They'll get it thrown to them. We call them throw-offs, beginning of each half and after every score. So this again will be Kendrick Payne throwing it downfield to Terrence Winsel.
All right, let's get a good run back. Come on, special
Payne
teams.
is ready to go. He gets the whistle, and he will approach the goal line. Throws it high and angles it towards the goal line. It is caught there by Winsel. Tries to get outside. He's got some room. Cuts back in, spins around, and is down at the 19-yard line. And that's where the Harbor Monsters will take over. Pretty good coverage that time by the special teams of the Lunkers. Harbor Monsters will take over here. 13-12 our score. Lunkers lead this one. Javante Johnson has played a couple seasons of arena ball. Sioux City, Tri-City was another ball that's over the head of the quarterback. He picks it up, throws it downfield. It is caught by McAllister, and boy, they're having some issues with the snap by their center, Preliagas. Another one that sailed over the head of Johnson, but he completes the pass, but for a loss. Completes it for a loss on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 11 here. High snap again. Johnson goes up to pick it up. Ball is low. Was it a caught? Was it a catch? They say it was. So caught on that one for about 8 yards. On the left side in the flat. Another high snap. Quick hitter is caught. That'll be a first down for the Harbor Monsters. Caught that time by Ski. Ski is 6'1", 203-pounder. I've got Johnson now at 6 for 12 passing, 37 yards unofficially. It is a 1st and 10 here, 6 minutes to play in the half. Motion man on the right side. The give is up the middle. Not much going on there, and there's a little extracurricular activity. That'll go against Anthony Sherrills. After the whistle blew, he knocked down a blocker in the defensive backfield. They will huddle up and talk about this. So that goes against the Lunkers. And it's going to move them 10 yards back defensively. Puts the Harbor Monsters at the Lunkers 5. A little too aggressive that time for Sherrills. In the backfield here is Ski behind the quarterback Johnson. Motion, right side, the give. And that'll be an easy touchdown for Ski from 5
Let's go,
yards
touchdown.
out.
That's what we needed.
Ski scores on his second carry of the game. Gets the touchdown there to put the Harbor Monsters on top. 5-yard run by Ski. And see, they're going to go for 2 here. Harbor Monsters lead it 18-13. Approaching 5 minutes to play in the half. Motion on the right side, snap back. They're going to throw it up into the end zone high, and it's incomplete. Pass that time intended for Mo Strong, 6'4", 217-pounder.
All right, we got 4:57 left in the
couldn't, but
second quarter.
Harbor Monsters regained the lead, 18-13 here in the first half. Back and forth we go from the Wilson Logistics Arena in Springfield. The Ozarks Lunkers hosting the Duluth Harbor Monsters in the Arena League. 4:57 to play in the first half.
Mo's going to be back to do the throw off.
And a throw off here. Throw off, once again, the Harbor Monsters throwing it downfield. Mo Strong to Bertelsmeyer. Both teams, for the most part, doing a pretty good job on special teams on these throw-offs. It's not an easy thing to do 6-on-6. Here's the throw, good one. In the end zone, Bertelsmeyer will pick it up, sees a hole, right side, gets through it, and then is upended at about the 17-yard line.
We'll take that. About the 17-yard line. We'll take that.
Quickly converge there.
All right, let's go defense.
And the Lunkers
let's get a takeaway.
Take over 1st and 10.
Let's get a takeaway.
At their own 17-yard line, 4:30.
Your boy needs a takeaway
in the first half.
Let's go defense.
13, Duluth on top.
Let's get an interception right here. Terrence Wenzel or Joshua Murray. Let's get an interception right here.
Little, just to the right. They're going to go in tight. Looks like a running play here for the Lunkers. They will give it to Little up the middle. Tobias Little gets it across the 20-yard line down to the 21. So a gain of about 5 for Little on the carry. And it'll be a 2nd and 5 here for the Lunkers. Little will stay in along with Bertelsmeyer in the backfield. Rush will be the wideout on the right side. Bertelsmeyer now on the left for Ozarks. Motion man. Here's a high pitch. The ball is flipped to the Lunkers and hitting the deck on the play. After recovering the fumble was Little.
Hey, we got Dre Guns in the building. Thank you for tapping in, Dre Guns.
Of a couple there. And it's now going to be 3rd and 8 for Ozarks, 3:15 to play. Ball handling has not been crisp in this first half for either team. We've got some little early contact there by the Harbor Monsters. Lovell Spruce in, getting the center Ticer that time, a little early. And that's going to be assessed against the Harbor Monsters. I love those bright colors, the uniforms that Duluth has, yellow. They got the blue or dark numbers and big numbers on their jerseys. Snap back. Rush rolling to his right. He can pass from out there. Helmet is off for the quarterback. Rush trying to get downfield. He'll be hit into the wall at the 15. And we'll have a flag in the backfield as a quarterback. Smalls lost his helmet. And they threw the flag when he lost his helmet. rush, then took off downfield. Would have gotten a first down. Let's see what they say here. So they mark it off against the Lunkers.
What up, Two Evil? We got Two Evil in the building.
Their own 15. Pick up the flag. So some illegal contact there.
All right, let's go. Perfect time to get an interception.
And
here.
14 for the Lunkers here. Snap back. Here comes the rush. They throw it short. Picked up there. Scruggs cuts outside. Nice move to the 20, and he'll be dragged down there. Not enough for
good job, defense.
Down, but it was a gain of about 8 on that reception. But it'll bring up 4th down, and we will have our 2-minute warning coming up here. And the players already walking to their bench. So we'll have a 2-minute warning. That means we'll have a timeout as well. The score, Duluth 18, Ozarks 13. This is the Arena League on MeTV.
Well, we got this 2-minute warning. We'd like to give a couple of shout outs to a couple more Duluth Harbor Monsters sponsors. Shout out to Peralt Construction, Auto Ace, and the Social House. If you're in the Duluth area, be sure to check out Peralt Construction, Auto Ace, and the Social House. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in as your Duluth Harbor Monsters travel down to Missouri to take on the Ozark Lunkers. Next week's game, June 23rd, will be a home game versus the KC Goats. Be sure to go to www.duluthmonsters.com to get your tickets now. I'm your host, Fat Boy Yogi, Skull Viking. See you, Ma, and fear the deep, baby.
They surrender. They surrender. They did, yeah.
All right, looks like the Lunkers surrendered the ball. You could do that on 4th down. There are no punts. You have the option to surrender the ball.
So the Lunkers surrender on 4th down. So the Harbor Monsters take over at their own 15. Under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Long pass down the field. Caught! And into the wall over there for the Harbor Monsters is Mo Strong.
Great pass to Mo Strong. Javante Johnson to number 2. Oh, Strong.
Inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal there. Great
first and
pass
goal
by Javante Johnson. They mark it at the 7-yard line.
About the 7-yard line.
Here's a snap and a give to the right side. No, not going anywhere that time. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play for Ski.
2nd and goal. That's what we need to be doing.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal with 1:03 to play in this first half.
Oh, we got Josh Murray in the backfield.
Squad changing here. They'll go with a 1-back set behind the quarterback. Murray back there offensively. They're going to have a delay of game here as the 20-second play clock expired. Looked like they were going with a wildcat formation. The Harbor Monsters with Lovell Spruce at quarterback and Josh Murray at running back. So going with the Wildcat. Now Austin Gray will check in for the Harbor Monsters. 42 seconds to play in the half. 18-13 our
You don't know
score.
Murray could quarterback
Duluth
too.
Leads it in the second quarter. There's a fake snap. They throw it back. Ball loose. Picked up by the Lunkers. A fumble, and the Lunkers recover.
What the?
For Ozarks, that is Craig Travis with the recovery. So another turnover in this first half, and the Lunkers will take over with 33 seconds to play in the half. They trail 18-13 to Duluth, but they get the ball back. There has been a number of turnovers by both teams in this half. This will not go down as a how-to first half in the Arena League as far as offensive play. Clock started to tick here, and they may have to change the clock. 33 seconds. They put it back on the clock, so the Lunkers will get it. They started the clock a little premature. Smalls will bring his offensive unit up. Rush on the right side. Scruggs on the left. Remember, the center is eligible. The rush is on. Smalls going to throw it downfield. He gets it to his center. Tyser makes the catch at the 15, and he's down there. Last second throw by Smalls down the field, and the catcher, or the center, Tyser, with the catch for the first down. And a timeout's going to be called here just to get everybody set up. So Smalls over 100 yards passing now. The timeout is called to give the Lunkers a chance to set up their offense here. Now the center is eligible, but it's an interesting situation. He's eligible 5 yards downfield, but he's not eligible inside the 5 near the goal line. So he was eligible there, and that was a big gain by the 5'11", 300-pound center, L. Tyser. And he caught some passes 2 weeks ago as well. He's got good hands. He is a center from Evangel University, which is here in Springfield.
All right, defense. Let's go.
Smalls, they'll take another timeout here to talk about this situation. So back-to-back timeouts here. Yep, the center, interesting situation with the center, because they are eligible to receive, but it's got to be 5 yards downfield. Five yards downfield, except within the 5 yards from the goal line, except within 5 yards from the goal line. So that is interesting. And the other thing about this 6-on-6 football, the quarterback cannot advance the ball past the line of scrimmage unless he either passes it, a double pass, pitches it back, then he becomes a eligible receiver. So there's a lot of things you can do here offensively. Player for the Harbor Monsters trots off the field, jumps over the fence, and we may have another timeout. No. Smalls looks downfield. He gets it to a man and into the end zone for a score from 15 yards out. Scoring on the play for the Lunkers. Just steamrolled a defender there from 15 yards out. Now, the Harbor Monsters called time. They tried to get the time, but the official did not grant it to them. See if that counts. They're talking it over right now. They do have Sky officials here. The officials are huddled up. They've got the Skybox officials here. Byron Pearson is in communication with them so they can watch the replays here. Again, the Harbor Monsters wanted time. It was not granted. I think they were playing with one fewer player defensively. The Lunkers took advantage of it. Smalls pass to Rush, who scores from 15 yards out. And a personal foul is going to be called against the Lunkers after the play. So the touchdown is good, and then the penalty is going to be assessed after the play against the Lunkers. So a 15-yard touchdown pass will give the Lunkers the lead, 19-18. And Ozarks will go for the extra point here, but they'll have to do it from the Harbor Monsters 20-yard line. And we're not sure if they're going for one or two here. They're going for one from the 20-yard line here. The penalty pushed them back. Rush in motion, right side, looks into the end zone. They fire it deep, and it's incomplete. The Lunkers do take the lead, 19-18 here in the first half. After the turnover, that was a key turnover, and we have 13 seconds to play in the first half. So Marquis Smalls, the quarterback for the Lunkers, unofficially 9 for 15 for 140 yards. But he's got 3 interceptions. Does have a TD pass to Rush in the game. We'll run down your numbers coming up at halftime.
What
we'll
up,
have
CJ?
A throw-off coming up here for the Lunkers. Once again, this will be Kendrick Payne. Will throw it downfield.
Well, CJ, they just scored. We had 5 people on the field.
Most likely.
He called a timeout, but the refs didn't grant it.
And he will send it down to Wenzel, who is a electric return man.
All right, come on,
Here
Terrence.
Comes
come on, Wenzel.
Down the field, a wobbler picked up at the 5. Wenzel trying to get outside, middle of the field now, and he'll be hit at the 12-yard line and down there with 3 seconds to play in the first half. They stopped the clock, so they will get one more play. 3 seconds to play. And the Harbor Monsters will get one more play here before the end of the first half. So they're set to go. And now they blow the whistle. They say it's halftime, but the players stay on the field here. So they're talking it over, and they're going to say that it is halftime. So the players will walk off the field.
All right, it's halftime, everybody.
They're a little surprised by it. Again, new rules this year for everybody. The officials,
we'll be back.
For the players,
Go
for
grab
the
me a
media, and we're trying to decipher everything. But it is halftime, and the Lunkers lead Duluth by a score of 19-18 here at half. So we will take a break. When we come back, we will run down your first half numbers. Again, it is the Arena League on Me TV.
Also, a reminder that restrooms are located on both sides of the arena. I will tell you that you can always get back to that lunch table and show your Lunker pride because you can buy hats, t-shirts, stuff, lunches. We have it all back in stock, ready for you to take home. There might even be a shirt left. Support your Lunker. DJ CEO is with us, so dance music. Let's start it out and get ready for some halftime at the stadium.
Welcome back once again to Wilson Logistics Arena. We're at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds in Springfield, Missouri. It's on the north side of Springfield. This is
All right, let's see if we
game
get an
two for
update
both
on the
the
other game.
Duluth Harbor Monsters and the Ozarks Lunkers. Duluth comes in 0-1 on the season. Ozarks is 1-0. We're at the half of this game, and right now Ozarks on top, 19-18. Not a pretty first half of football, as we witnessed a couple weeks ago, but a 1-point lead
Sipping
for
on some
the
mango
Lunkers,
tonight.
19-18, and we'll kind of recap
Lunkers
what
are winning
we have
19-18 right now
in this game. But hey, how about it first, a big hello to the folks watching in Duluth or the Duluth area. I know the general manager of the Harbor Monsters, Stephen Walters, and his crew are watching. They've got a big watch party going on for tonight's game, and they're getting set for their match next Sunday. They take on Kansas City next Sunday, and if you're interested in attending that game, you can go to online duluthmonsters.com to buy your tickets. Again, they host Kansas City.
Mango Blonde,
Appears to
baby.
be in pretty good
Jay
shape
Vega,
after a couple of
Mango
games
Blonde.
this season. They play them next Sunday, and that'll be again at the home arena of the Harbor Monsters Deck Arena. And again, big hello to the group that Stephen Walters is hosting in the Minnesota area. Stephen, he's been a sales and marketing guy for some 13 years.
I want to thank everybody for tapping in. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
So I'm glad he's tuning in tonight.
Wish
he could be here to join us
your
here
fat boy
at
Yogi.
halftime. We do want to mention
Football Focus. We cover Minnesota Vikings, Minnesota Gophers, and your Duluth Harbor Monsters.
The CEO of High Tech Finishing and Kramer Service Group. They do a lot of drag racing events. They sponsor a lot of drag racing events there. So hopefully Brent is tuned in as well tonight.
There
got
about to be a wheelchair race
so far in tonight's game. The exhibition game, Duluth knocked out a up one athletic team by a score of 86-34. That was an exhibition game 3 weeks ago. And then last week they lost to the Kansas City Goats 77-52. They get them back next week at home. That's a Sunday game at the Deck. So good luck in that one. For the Ozarks Lunkers next week, they will be at Iowa. They take on the Woo next week. The two games, Kansas City at Duluth and Ozarks at Iowa. Tonight's other game, by the way, Iowa is at Kansas City. So that's the other game in the league. Heading into tonight's action in the Arena League, the Kansas City Goats were 2-0.
Oh, no.
The Lunkers
Next week
1-0. Duluth 0-1, and the Iowa Woo are 0-2 heading into tonight's action. 2 weeks ago, there was
all right, y'all. Next week's game appears to be
Player of the Week honored by the
Sunday
Lunkers.
game.
That was Brock
At 5:05
Carter,
p.m.
12 tackles in the game against the Woo. That was 2
So
weeks
next
ago.
week's game is
Two of
a
those for
Sunday
loss. He had an
game.
interception and a touchdown. So congratulations to Brock Carter. And we should also mention the play of the Lunkers.
Oh, that's a long
specialist,
drive.
Ronnie
Your boy's
Berlesmeyer,
going
who
to be
had 4
tired.
touchdowns, 2 on the ground,
7,
one from 2 yards out, 1 from 1 yard out, and then scored on 2 returns in the game as well. So Berlesmeyer, the offensive star of the first win for the Lunkers, while the defensive star most definitely was Brock Carter. And for the Duluth Harbor Monsters, they got a great game.
About 14 more minutes
Wenzel,
until second half.
who had 2 TDs and 2 interceptions in the game against the Goats. So Wenzel, and we could see his talent on display tonight as a return man. He's done a little bit of everything for Duluth in this game tonight as well. Halftime score 19-18. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll kind of run down the scoring for these two teams. We had really hoped to talk with either Stephen Walters or the owner of the Harbor Monsters here at halftime, and unfortunately neither could make it, Brent LeBry or Stephen Walters. So we'll go ahead and recap the first half of tonight's matchup. We'll run down your first half numbers as well, the stats. We'll do that when we come back. We are once again at Wilson Logistics Arena, the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds in Springfield. It is 19-18 here at the half. Ozark on top of Duluth. We'll take another break. It is the Arena League on MeTV.
I started working at SRC in 2018, very team driven, and everybody has a place, everybody has a role. Being an employee owner is just more than just being an employee and just being a number. You actually have a voice, and you actually use that voice. The opportunity is the sky. I feel like anything you want to be, you can be. You just have to, you gotta have the gotta want attitude. My name is Shamari, and I'm an owner of SRC.
All right, we have now a really awesome game. It's called the Shoot Game Bear Crawl. All right, the sponsors are Biggest Part 2 Bear Crawl Game. Welcome to the Zookeepers, Matt Corey, and Neil Fletcher over here. Now here's the expected, guys. Are you guys ready? Okay, what we're going to have to do is get you to get on all fours. With the bear crawl, get on all fours. Hands and feet, knees off the ground.
And welcome back to Wilson Logistics Arena. Tom Ladd with you on this Saturday evening. It is a Father's Day weekend, and they've got a lot going on for Father's Day this weekend. Matter of fact, some giveaways for the Lunkers. Throughout a couple of those here tonight. Always got to have a lot of great promotions and kind of see on the screen some of the kids playing at the middle of the field right now, the Lunkers field, and do a lot of that. Keep the kids involved for sure here. Princess parade before the game. They had Princess here at halftime last game. So they really try to keep the kids engaged, and that's a big part of what the Arena League is all about. But it is Father's Day weekend, which means they've got some gifts for fathers here. Some
Happy Father's Day to
different
everybody out there.
packages. One is a Sportsland pickup cover and trail sales trick your truck package, which includes a spray-in bed liner, leveling kit, and 20-inch tire or wheel package. That's one giveaway they'll have tonight. Another is from Grips Golf and Club Repair LLC. They have a custom set of irons that they're giving away tonight. And another package they're giving away for Father's Day is a chopper charter helicopter ride. That's right, helicopter ride in a chopper from Chopper Charter. Anyway, the name of the company sounds like a great gift as well. So some Father's Day packages for the fans here.
Update on the Goats game.
They had about 3,500, 3,400 at the first game 2 weeks ago, and they'll be close to that, I think.
Started the third
tonight.
quarter.
They got in here at different times, and I think the crew for the Arena League and the Ozarks Lunkers were a little better prepared for a larger crowd. They had more concession stands set up for the crowd. They also had more ticket booths set up. And an interesting thing, you can see the walls there that they have outside of the field, the padded walls, those are brand new. The walls and the pads, brand new this week. They had to borrow pads and walls from other Arena League teams in their first game just because these did not show up in time for the first game for the Lunkers 2 weeks ago. So you can see the red pads a little thicker than the ones they used 2 weeks ago. And I think a little more sturdy as well. Obviously, they kept the signage and everything that they have on the outside of the walls. They still have the suites.
We got about 8 minutes until halftime's over. Thank you for tapping in.
And that makes it a lot more personable for the fans attending the Arena League games here in Springfield anyway, where they're sitting right on the action. They get a little contact, some of the tackles right there in their booth or below them, and footballs will fly into the crowd as well, and you can keep the footballs in the Arena League. So they gave away quite a few of those 2 weeks ago, and I think they will again tonight as well. One more time, I do want to mention that the Duluth Harbor Monsters will have another game coming up next Sunday. And if you'd like to attend that game against Kansas City, go online to DuluthMonsters.com to get your tickets for that. I'm sure it's going to be a great show. So if you're in the Duluth area, you want to attend a Harbor Monsters game, watch Javante Johnson or Terrence Wenzel or any of these guys, the Jonte Ski, some of the talent that they have on display for the Harbor Monsters. Go to their website, DuluthMonsters.com, or if you'd like to attend a future Lunkers game, make sure you go to their website and pick up tickets as well. Next week, these teams will be back in action, as we had mentioned. The Lunkers will be at Iowa against the Woo, while the Harbor Monsters host Kansas City.
Hey, drop your
on
final
Sunday.
score
Tonight,
predictions
Iowa
in the
is playing
comment
at Kansas City. All right, let's take a look at some stats from this first half. And the stats look like this. We'll start off with the Lunkers. Neither team has really run the ball much in this first half. Matt Rush, 2 carries, 13 yards. This is unofficial, obviously. Ronnie Bertelsmeyer, 1 carry, 5 yards. Tobias Little, 2 carries, 3 yards.
I'm back, y'all.
And Smalls, the quarterback, 1 carry, He was sacked for 7 yards, a loss there. Smalls passing, 9 for 14 for 140 yards and a TD, but he's thrown 3 interceptions in the game. For the Harbor Monsters, Murray has 2 of those interceptions, Josh Murray, and the other one was by Taylor. Clarence Taylor picked off the other pass. So Smalls unofficially 140 yards passing, 9 for 14, but he's thrown for 3 interceptions. Let's take a look at Duluth. They have not run the ball much either. Ski, 2 carries, 14 yards. He does have a TD on the ground. For Javante Johnson, he is 7 for 13 for 74 yards passing, but he's thrown 1 interception, and they have 2 fumbles in the first half as well. So they've turned it over 3 times through the air.
A shout out to some
1
Duluth Harbor
catch and
Monsters
fumble,
sponsors
and another
again.
catch and fumble. The interception was picked
So
off
if you're in the
by
Duluth
the Lunkers
area,
Travis.
be
Craig
sure to
Travis
check out
with
Grandma's Restaurant,
interception.
Blackwood's
So
Restaurant,
74 yards unofficially
Oops
through the
Brewing,
air for Javante Johnson on 7 for 13
Peralt
passing.
Construction,
So that's what it looks
Waste,
like offensively.
The Social House,
Wise, Duluth got on the board first.
J3
scored the first
Insurance,
touchdown on a 20-yard
and
interception
310 Pub.
return by Murray. Scored the touchdown.
Next week's game
that is
going to be a
Josh
Sunday game
Murray.
at 5 o'clock.
Duluth scored the second touchdown.
Be sure to go to www.duluthmonsters.com.
Pass from
Pick up your tickets now.
Mo Strong made it 12-0 at that point. 6:58 to play in the opening quarter. Ozarks scored their first touchdown on a 1-yard run by Ronnie Bertelsmeyer. The 2-point conversion was good. Actually, it's a 1-point conversion was good. And it made the score 12-7. And then they scored on a fumble recovery in the end zone by Mitchell. The 1-point conversion, no good. It made it 13-12. Ozarks led. Duluth came back and scored on a 5-yard run by Ski. 2-point conversion, no good. Made it 18-13 Duluth. And then the final score of the first half was by the Lunkers, a 15-yard pass from Smalls to Matt Rush. 1-point conversion, no good. Made the score 19-18, and that's where we're at right now. Lunkers on top, 19-18. We're going to take our final break of the half. Again, we are at half at the Wilson Logistics Arena. It is 19-18. Lunkers on top of the Duluth Harbor Monsters. We will take a break and bring you the second half of tonight's matchup here in the Arena League. It is the Arena League here on Me TV.
Man, we need those people from there's 235 people watching on the Arena League. They need to hop up over here so they can get into the party. That's what I'm talking about. Please here you guys get the comment. If you got them, drink them. All right. Little under 2 minutes until game time, second half. Hopefully some adjustments were made. Let's go, Monsters. Players are starting to take the field again.
Beauty and functionality to your home with Pella Windows and Doors.
Update
With
on the
Pella, you get
Goats
so
and
much
Woo
more
game.
than stunning windows,
Goats are
patio
leading
doors, and entry doors.
26-20.
We go beyond to design and manufacture quality products that exceed your expectations. Whether you are building your dream home, remodeling, or just needing to replace your current windows or doors, we have the right product for any home and every budget. Come visit our showroom or schedule your in-home appointment today. 448 West Battlefield or visit PellaSpringfield.com.
On top of the Harbor Monsters, teams making their way onto the field here. The Lunkers are loosening on the far end right now, and the Harbor Monsters about to make their way onto the field as well. The officiating crew, led by their white hat, Byron Pearson, along with Jason Jackson and Gary McElray onto
here we
the
go.
field. It's interesting. They also have Skybox judges as well as they come up to join us here in the press area. Luke Shawhan and Brian Whittick.
If I remember
are the
correctly, we
officials
should be getting the
here
ball
tonight
second half.
and doing a great job.
I thought
Love the Skybox officials because they're helping us out, and it's interesting to be able to talk to them. I think the officials are waiting for the Harbor Monsters to make their way onto the field. They look into the stands to see where they're at, and they're nowhere to be seen at this point, but waiting for them to come on to the field here. 19-18 is the halftime score. The Ozarks Lunkers lead it. Ozarks beat the Iowa Woo in game one, 69-40. Ronnie Bertelsmeyer had 2 rushing TDs and 2 return TDs in that contest, while Duluth lost to the Kansas City Goats 77-52. Terrence Winsel with 2 TDs and 2 interceptions in the game. So the players on the field now, and we're just about set for the final 2 quarters of this one. Give the players a chance to get loose before they start things in the second half. Hopefully you're enjoying this one tonight.
Here we go. Second half of football coming up, everybody.
Here in a couple of weeks, they travel for the first time this season next week to Waterloo, Iowa. We'll see how things go on the road for the first time for the Lunkers. Officials ready to go. Both teams getting loose. The fans think they've enjoyed themselves through a game and a half of the Arena League. By the way, the Arena League commissioner.
Hey, next Sunday, we need our stands filled.
In case you didn't know, Tim, former
we need
Heisman
way more
Trophy
people in the
winner
stands
at Notre
than
Dame,
this.
A one-time NFL
So be sure to go to
receiver,
www.duluthmonsters.com to get your tickets for next Sunday's game. It's going to be a 5 o'clock game.
Ronnie Davis,
Plenty,
and the
if you live in the Twin
director of
Cities
officials,
area,
Michael
plenty
Coolin.
of time to get back so you can get to work on Monday.
Just
Some
recently
Sunday
added,
football.
There's an announcement
Let's
here
go.
recently. They've added 2 teams for next year: Hot Springs, Arkansas, and Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Be 2 new teams in the Arena League next season. That'll be interesting for sure. Tell you a little bit about Wilson Logistics Arena. Again, the football field's 50 yards long by 85 feet
Again, thank you everybody for tapping in with your Fat Boy Yogi. This is Fat Boy's Football Focus.
For football, it'll be about 4,500 because they've traded in 1 end zone for the media area, so they don't have enough seats there. So about 4,500 seats available for football. It is a 100,000 square foot facility. They have trade shows here, concerts, sporting events, horse shows. There's a bar and grill here that will seat 130. They've got remote concession stands. They also
That's
have
right,
a
Jack of all
VIP club
trades,
here
baby.
that is private for about 300 people. So this is really a beautiful facility.
Thank you for tapping in, Michael
You
Grant.
can do a lot of things in this arena. Yeah, it seats about 6,300 when all the stands are out. And they have some events here, and I'm anxious to see some different events
Everybody be sure to hit that like, subscribe button for Fat Boys
Again, the
Football
Harbor
Focus.
Monsters
Away
play
games, I will be
their
doing
games, of
a
course,
watch party
at
with
Decker
y'all.
Arena.
Home games, I will actually be at the games, so you'll be able to watch the
Other
games on
facilities,
the
of course,
Arena League
for
channel.
Iowa, they play their games at the Hippodrome.
Thank you, everybody, for your
Kansas
support.
City Goats will play their games at Municipal Arena.
Does look like
So it looks like
Monsters
we're
should be getting the
for
ball.
the second half of this one. Hope you enjoy it here on Me TV.
Oh,
Looks like
never mind.
Harbor
We'll be
Monsters
throwing
will
off.
throw it away. They will throw it off to the Lunkers. It's called a throw-off, beginning of each half, and after scores.
All right, Harbor Monsters with the throw off. Most strong back to throw off.
217-pounder will throw it downfield for the Harbor Monsters.
All right, let's get some good field position.
Ronnie Bertelsmeyer waits at the goal line for the Lunkers. There's the whistle and the throw. It'll bounce, picked up by Bertelsmeyer at the goal line. He's stopped, but gets up. Good second effort by Bertelsmeyer, and then he is dragged down.
Come on, Nathan Cromie, you gotta wrap up. Got to wrap up. Don't just hit.
Bertelsmeyer as he gets up in a good second effort.
Wrap up.
And the Lunkers have the ball here.
All right, let's go defense.
In this third quarter, leading 19-18.
19-18, Lunkers are leading.
See how the
start of the third quarter. Let's go.
Possession in the second half. Tyser, the fullback, looks like they've got their running formation here. They're in tight. Rush in the backfield. Must be a running play here. They pitch it back. No, he rolls. Rush throws it short. It is caught and down at about the 10-yard marker for a first down.
All right, first down, Lunkers.
That is caught on the play by Kendrick Payne. So enough for a first down.
All right, let's get a couple turnovers.
And that was Rush.
Let's go, defense.
The quarterback there. Here's another time they get it back to Rush. Rush will fire a bullet. It is caught by Tyser on his knees. He catches it at the 15-yard line. And what are they going to say? Complete or incomplete? Nope, incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
By Rush.
That's what we'll take that. 2nd and 10.
So Tyser, little low throw that time by Rush, who's in the backfield for the Lunkers. He is the money quarterback is what they call him. He can run, he can pass, he goes in motion here. Snap back. They go to the middleman. They had caught at the 13-yard line and down there.
All right, let's get some pressure on the quarterback.
That is Payne with the reception for 8 yards. 6-on-6 football. It's exciting. They spread you out. They can run off of it. Again, the quarterback Smalls with Rush behind him. They switch up the formation a little bit. Fake the handoff, rolls to his right. He'll throw it deep, and it is overthrown and
incomplete
caught
pass
by a fan. A fan with a nice catch. Well beyond, and he is celebrating. That's the best celebration of the night.
Looks like 4th and 2.
Get that on
all right, let's
camera,
go defense.
See the reaction of some
let's
of
get
the
a stop
fans.
right here,
That.
defense. This is what we need. Let's get
So
the stop right here.
4th and short here. Smalls, motion man, coming in. The give is to the running back. This is Tobias Little. He'll get the first down across the 10 down to the 9. So Little with the carry there, able to pick up just enough for the Lunkers.
Just enough for the first down. All right. 1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Lunkers here. Little, a product of Missouri State. He also played at Louisville before transferring to Missouri State. They got the running formation again, but Rush, throw it short. It is caught inside the 10 again by Little, and he will be stopped after a gain of about 1.
2nd and goal.
Passing attack for the Lunkers are 12 of 19 for 159 yards, unofficial numbers. Second and goal, the ball at the 7 of the Harbor Monsters here. Third quarter action, 10:55 to play in the quarter. Smalls, he's got some pressure. Oh, nice block there. Pass into the end zone. It is caught and scored. Chris Scruggs jumping up in the middle of the end zone for the touchdown from 7 yards out. A bullet that time by Smalls.
Where's the hold? Where's the holding call?
Second TD pass of the game. And the Lunkers here are going to go for one. Going to go for one here. Snap back. Smalls rolls to his left, throws it high in the end zone. It is intercepted. Again, intercepted on the play by Murray. Murray still on his feet, pitches back to a teammate, Wenzel, and Wenzel's going to be gone. Wenzel's going to be gone, intercepted on the 1-point conversion and returned on the play for the Harbor Monsters. The pitch back to Wenzel. That's a 1-point score for the Harbor Monsters. So they do get 1 point on the interception, on the 1-point conversion, and then the return. And the score by Wenzel. So that makes it now 25-20.
All right, we need one more player out there. Let's go. What's going on? There we go.
So I got Smalls again. They've got two different quarterbacks throwing, but Smalls 10 for 13, 162 yards passing in the game. And again, Rush is throwing the ball a couple times too. So the 1-point conversion scored on the return by the Harbor Monsters after the score by the Lunkers. So it was 25-19 Ozarks after their touchdown. And the 7-yard pass from Smalls to Scruggs.
Why they take the point
And then
away.
the return by the Harbor Monsters gives them 1 point on that. So it makes it 25-20.
There we go.
And Wenzel will, well, they've got it 25-19. Oh, 25-19 is the score. So he took off a point on the scoreboard. Yep, 1 point on that. So
there we go.
Gave him 2 and checked the scoreboard there, and it's down to 1. So
all right, let's get a good return.
The score. Lunkers lead it.
Let's get a good return.
Working through everything. New league, new team. We're all working through it. Here's a throw off by the Lunkers, caught by Wenzel, and Wenzel, about 5 yards, and great defense there by the Lunkers. Josh Evans pressuring on the play, making the stop, and the Harbor Monsters will take over. Trailing by 6 here in the third quarter. 9:07 to play as Johnson has his team set. Strong to the left, in motion right side is Cromie. Johnson fires it into the stands, a bullet incomplete. So he is unofficially 7 for 14 for 74 yards. Again, unofficial numbers.
All right. 2nd and 10.
Motion man, and he went a little bit early. They're going to blow the play dead as the motion man. And again, you can motion a couple of different ways offensively. You can motion lateral or forward. That time the Harbor Monsters motion forward and leaving a little bit too early. Crossing the line of scrimmage was Nathan Cromie a little bit too early, and that'll be a penalty against the Harbor Monsters. So it's 2nd and 15.
Got to get that ball height.
Their own 5. Cromie's wide right, along with Strong. Snap back. Johnson in the end zone. He's going to throw it downfield, and little early contact there, incomplete. Pushed on the play, but no foul.
Are we not calling flags?
Strong. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 15 now for.
All right, let's go. 3rd and 15.
Monsters. A good defense by the Lunkers defensively. Again, you can go man-to-man. You can go zone coverage. You can put some pressure on, blitz, stunt. Here's a pass, middle of the field, wide open. Ball is caught.
1st down. Let's go.
Cromie at midfield and across midfield down to
Nathan Cromie with the catch. 1st down.
30-yard reception there. And it'll bring up a 1st and 10 now for the Harbor Monsters. They do get it across midfield at the 24, they say, when he was down. Here's the give to Murray. Murray tries to get outside to the left. He is tripped up.
That's what we need.
At around the 20.
Let's get some run game.
The 17-yard line before he stopped. That'll be a gain of about 6 for Murray. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. 6:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. 25-19. Lunkers on top of the Monsters. Man in the backfield. Again, this is Murray. Murray looks to pass. He's going to throw, and it is incomplete. Nobody out there as Murray is thrown into the stands. So incomplete pass there. And it brings up a 3rd and 3 now for the Harbor Monsters. Are they going to surrender here? Nope. They're going to go for 3rd and 3. They can surrender on 4th down. Looked like there was a change of possession. There was not. Motion man, right side. Here's a quick toss on the right. Caught by the Harbor Monsters. That looks like Ski. And Ski will be bottled up inside the 10 at around the 7-yard line. So 1st down there for the Harbor Monsters. First and goal for
1st and goal. Let's go.
They can tie it up with a touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. In the backfield, Murray behind the quarterback. Both teams making some offensive adjustments here in the 2nd half using the running back. Right up the middle and jumping over and down at the they're going to say
touchdown.
He's in. So Murray scores.
Joshua Murray with the rushing touchdown. Let's go.
Murray scores from 7 yards.
I should tie up
out,
the game at least.
We are tied here. We are tied at 25, and we'll see what the Harbor Monsters do here. They can break the tie on this extra point. Snap over the head of the quarterback, and the ball still loose, picked up by the Lunkers.
Yep.
Score with the return, much like earlier in the game, the score by Brock Carter. And the Lunkers regain the lead 26-25. And we will take a break. This is the Arena League on MeTV.
rush of tournament adrenaline.
I'm going to keep my composure.
Nitro, the choice of champions.
Bob Sweet said, is the center drunk?
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
A pure vision machine. Nitro, release the champion within.
I tell you what, keep this up. I'm about to be drunk.
Is that Carter?
3, 2, 1, go! Come on, cheer on these are ice cold shirts and run.
Goats lead the Woo 33-26. Goats lead the Woo 33-26.
He's having a pretty good game so far. 6 receptions for 87 yards.
Wow.
All right, your Harbor Monsters head out to do the throw off.
Tom Ladd back with you at Wilson Logistics Arena in Springfield. A 1-point Lunkers lead in the third quarter, 26-25. Lunkers will get the ball back. So a fumble on the extra point leads to the go-ahead point for the Lunkers, 26-25. Here's a return by the Lunkers. Bertelsmeyer on his feet, stiff arm, and is down across midfield to about the 21.
All right, let's go defense. Let's get the ball back right here. Don't let them score.
21 of the Harbor Monsters.
Let's get pressure on the quarterback.
So the Lunkers get it. Another
and cause
nice
a turnover.
Return by Bertelsmeyer. 4:03 to play in this third quarter. So we've had 2 returns on extra points for scores for the opposing team. One by the Harbor Monsters in the first half and one by the Lunkers here in the second half. Snap back. Here's a pitch. The rush is on by the Harbor Monsters. They throw it down.
Interception.
It's intercepted. Intercepted again by the Harbor Monsters. That's Josh Murray.
Interception, Josh Murray. Let's go.
171-pounder who played at Texas Southern picks off another pass.
Let's
That's
go.
Third of the game.
That's exactly what we needed. Momentum change right now. Let's go.
So Murray having a great game defensively for the Harbor Monsters. He gets the pick there, and they get the ball back. Johnson with the snap. Pass right side, caught by Strong. Strong jumping forward, and he'll get it to around the 10-yard line.
Let's go.
20-yard reception.
Let's go.
There.
They not like us. They not like us.
That'll bring up a first and goal.
First and goal?
Well, not really. First and 10. It looks like they could get a first down inside the 1. Snap back. Here's the give to Murray up the middle. Murray is down at around the 8-yard line, tackled there by the Lunkers. So Murray with 3 carries, 14 yards.
All right, second and goal.
Trotting onto the field is
Vajante Skaggs
Ski in the backfield. He'll go to the wing back right side for the Harbor Monsters. Motion man will be Cromie again on the right side. Here's a pass, left side, caught, but going nowhere over there, about the 5-yard line. Gain of about 4 on the play on that reception.
Third and goal. Let's get a touchdown.
Third and goal now for Duluth. They spread it out. Johnson, motion man, fires it right side, caught for the touchdown. Got it in the hands of Ski, and Ski scores from 5 yards out. So Duluth regains the lead here in this third quarter on a 5-yard scoring
Let's go.
strike.
Monsters with the lead.
By Johnson to Ski.
Goats 39-26 against the
here.
Woo.
They lead at 31-26.
We're going for one. Let's keep this height down.
Motion man right side.
There we go. That's better.
Johnson rolls to his right, passes into the end zone. It is incomplete. Good D there by the Lunkers. So with that scoring strike, it's 31-26 now. Duluth on top in this third quarter.
All right, dude. Man.
And the Lunkers will get it back.
Joshua Murray has been a game changer this game.
To start this third quarter, it was 19-18 at halftime. So the offense for both teams picked up a little bit in the locker room at halftime. Some adjustments made by the coaches, Cam Bruffett and also Tony O'Neill. And both teams offensively have mixed in the running back behind the quarterback. Little I formation situation in shotgun. And they're using that guy to kind of offset some of the pressure they're getting defensively from the defensive line. Strong will throw it downfield. Throw off here. Goes deep. It is caught by Bertelsmeyer near the goal line. Dives forward and gets it across the 15 to the 16-yard line, and that's where the Lunkers will take over here with 1:10 to play in the third quarter. It is a 5-point Duluth lead, 31-26. This may be a game that the last one that has the football wins the game, because it's back and forth between these two teams here in the Arena League.
All right. Let's get another interception.
Smalls, motion man. The give. On the left side is caught there, but a very short gain.
Tackle by Willie McCaleb,
Very
number
short
21.
gain on that quick in. About 4.
About second and 6.
Second and 6 for the Lunkers.
About.
Snap. They go left again. Caught over there. Now
all right, they got the first down.
They move the chains.
That's going to be the end of the third.
Ball caught that time by Payne. Payne's having a great game for Ozarks, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. Duluth on top, 31-26. This is the Arena League on MeTV.
Yo, I don't know if you're watching the Woo Goats game, but there was just like a fight, and 2 of the players just got ejected. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot brighter, but yeah. So the goats might. I don't know if they do suspensions, but maybe there'll be a suspension coming. I couldn't tell, so that's why I don't know. All right, I was just gonna give you an update. All right. Oh, I forgot. I didn't mute. Y'all just heard my phone call. It's all good. What up, Scoldin? Thank you for tapping in.
We're back at Wilson Logistics Arena, Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. Tom Ladd with you in Springfield. Lunkers change ends now. They go.
All right, Harbor Monsters are up right now. Started the fourth. Oh,
right.
mishap on the
pitch. Bertelsmeyer, I believe, diving forward.
They got lucky on that.
It was Ronnie Bertelsmeyer with the catch there. And a gain of about 5 on that little pitch from Smalls to Bertelsmeyer.
All right, 2nd and 5.
Did get an update from the other game in the league. It is Kansas City beating the Woo 39-26 with about 12 minutes left in that game. Here's Rush rolling to his right, and he's going to fall down. He had the pressure coming at him hard defensively. And that's one thing about this Duluth team. They have really pressured the quarterback very well in this game. That was Willie McCaleb.
That's what's up.
5'9", but he is a speedster with Lovell Spruce in there, and he's been in there all game long. Big loss that time for the Lunkers. Snap back, rolling to his left. Here's a throw the other way, and it is a little bit low. Incomplete pass there.
Incomplete pass. We'll take it.
And it brings up a 4th and long now, and I believe the Lunkers will surrender. So again, on 4th down, you can surrender. And when that happens, the opposing team takes over at its own 15-yard line. So the Lunkers decide to surrender, which means the Harbor Monsters get it at their own 15 instead of the Lunkers going for it. They surrender, and that's happened a couple times in this game.
Let's go. Let's go, offense. It's your time to shine. Let's go.
31-26, Duluth leads it here in the 4th quarter. We have 13:25 to play. Duluth with the ball. Johnson by himself in the backfield. He's going to throw it downfield. It is caught. And that'll be enough for a first down.
First down.
There by the Lunkers.
DeJounte Sky with the catch, number 11 today.
But a gain of 14 on that one.
Gain of 14 yards on the play. First down, Harbor Monsters.
I've got the Harbor Monsters with about 150 yards passing unofficially in the game. Johnson being rushed, rolls. He'll throw short. It is caught and then brought down inside the 10. Caught that time by the tight end.
Ladarian McAllister with the catch, number 6.
Ladarian McAllister with the catch for the Harbor Monsters.
Hey, Skolden, I don't think we receive a 5th. The Falcons just lose the 5th.
Here's another quick hitter and a flag going to be thrown against the
We don't
Lunkers.
receive a 5th. The Falcons just
May
lose
have been a
a
holding
5th.
We'll see. That
From
was
my
a
understanding.
scheme. And offensive holding is a call against the Harbor Monsters there. Flag will drop Duluth back a few yards. So it brings up a 1st and goal, but all the way back to the 17-yard line now are the Harbor Monsters. They lead this game 31-26 here in the 4th quarter on the road. Johnson sets his team motion to the right.
Let's go. Look, Now that was a nice hike.
Pass goes short. It is caught by Strong with one hand. Makes the catch at the 15. Hangs on to it. Bobbles it a little bit. And down at the 10.
All right, 2nd and goal at the 10.
Heck of an acrobatic catch there. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10 for the Harbor Monsters. Under 12 minutes to play in the game.
Oh, that should have been a false start. The center
Snap
flinch.
back. Johnson rolls to his right. He throws it short. Ball is caught there by Ski. Ski on his feet. And then down at the
3rd and
6-yard
goal.
line. So it'll bring up 3rd and goal now. Gain of about 3 on that one. 3rd and goal.
All right, let's get into the end zone.
Shuttled in by the head coach or the offensive coordinator, which is Kevin Gregory II, from behind the play. I formation. Wenzel is behind the quarterback, and now we're going to have a timeout called by the Lunkers with
Timeout, Lunkers.
5 to play in the contest. Well, this second half has been extremely better played than the first.
46-32, Goats over the Woo with 5:47 left in the 4th quarter. Again, thank you for everybody tapping in. Your Monsters playing today. Number 1, Javante Johnson. Number 2, Mo Strong. Number 19, Nathan Cromie. Number 11, wearing 11 today, DeJounte Sky. Number 69, Casey Pelegas. Number 13, Austin Gray. Number 6, Ladarian McAllister. Number 24, Josh Murray. 14, Terrence Wenzel. Number 5 on defense, Keon Singleton. Number 7, Lavelle Ironman Spruce. Number 21, Willie McCaleb. Number 8, Ray Kent. Number 9, Clarence Taylor. And rounding it out, number 4, Derek Daniels. You get a game day roster of 15 players.
Lone setback, and he'll spread it out offensively. 2 wide receivers on the left. Wenzel on the
3rd
right
and
of the
goal.
quarterback. Johnson. Wenzel goes in motion to pitch to him. Tries to get outside. Spins and is hit hard and dropped on the play. Big stick there by Anthony Sherrills. So it'll be 4th and goal at the 3-yard line.
All right, 4th and goal.
4th and goal at the 3 for the Harbor Monsters. Big play here. They did not get the play off. They did not get the play off. They're going to say timeout as I saw the play clock wind down on the far side of the field, and they say that they got the timeout in time. Boy, you could feel the air being let out here of this arena. So they will take the timeout on the field with 10:33 to play in the game, 31-26. Big play here. 4th and goal at the Lunkers 3. See what kind of formation the Harbor Monsters come with here. All by himself in the backfield is a quarterback, Johnson. 2 wide receivers to the right, Cromie and also Ski to the right. 1 to the left. Snap back. We're going to throw it into the end zone, and they throw it behind the intended receiver. Incomplete. Intended for Cromie. Incomplete. And the Lunkers will take over here in the 4th quarter with 10:33 to play. They trail by 5, 31-26. So the Lunkers get it back. Big possession for them here. A lot of time on the clock. But again, it's a running clock. So remember that. Lunkers get it at their own 3.
All right, let's get some pressure defense. Let's get a safety right here. Let's get a safety
Little
right here.
behind the
Safety.
quarterback.
Safety. We want a safety right here. Get that pressure.
Marquis Smalls. Little gets the carry, and he'll get it across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
All right, they got a little more. Lunkers get a little more room.
So little possession football here for the Lunkers. They're going to keep Little in there, but he will be used as a wide receiver here. Rush on the left side. Little goes in motion to the left. Now in motion is Rush. They go short instead. It is caught and down at the 20-yard line for a first down. Gain of 15 on that reception. So Smalls and the Lunkers pretty close to 200 yards passing.
All right, first and
10.
10.
First and 10 here.
About the 20.
The backfield. He'll get the handoff. Tries to get outside to the left. Still on his feet. And finally knocked against the wall. But he keeps his feet moving and gets the first down. He moves the chains. First and 10 for Ozark. They trail 31-26, under 9 minutes to play. Running clock. There's a 20-second play clock. Now Matt Rush in the backfield behind the quarterback. He goes in a motion to the right. They throw short to the quarterback. Tyser makes the catch. And now a flag thrown.
Yeah, he was in 5 yards. He was in 5 yards.
Where the quarterback and a defender were mixing it up. Spruce. So that ball was caught by the center. And again, we talked about the center. He can't catch it unless it's at least 5 yards out. We need to take a break here, and we will do it. 31-26 our score, Duluth. This is Arena League on ME TV.
All right, what's the call?
Offsetting fouls, that was personal foul on the defense.
Your swing is one of a kind. Shouldn't your clubs?
All right, it looks like it was offsetting fouls. We had personal foul on the defense and the center.
Our expert fitters use the latest technology to
Didn't go past 5 yards and caught the ball.
Callaway, Ping, and Titleist, we carry over 100,000 combinations to help unlock your true potential. From shaft dynamics to head design, we create clubs uniquely tailored to
the Lunkers. The give is to Little, and Little is hit right at the line of scrimmage and downed there. Good defense once again by the Harbor Monsters. That's McCaleb getting in.
Going to bring up second and about 12.
No gain on the play for Little. Brings up a second and actually a loss on the play there. Smalls takes a snap, rolls to his left, looking downfield. He'll throw it short, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass
on the play for Kendrick Payne. But again, that pressure that the Harbor Monsters on
going to bring up third and 12
is really giving Smalls some problems. They're sending a couple of players just about every play. Spruce, one of those guys. McCaleb, another. Really doing a good job putting pressure on the Lunkers. Here comes Spruce again. Pass is nearly picked off, incomplete on 3rd and 12. Boy, a big situation here to bring up a 4th down now for the Lunkers. So see what they do here, trailing
4th and 12.
5.
Come on.
Key play.
Don't let them get a first down.
Here. Smalls, he's got Little in the game. Send rush to the left. Here's a high snap. Ball is caught inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line, but did not get enough for the first down. Harbor Monsters hold.
Good job, defense. That's what's up. Let's go.
About 7 or 8, and maybe an injured player on the field. Slow getting up anyway. The receiver for the Lunkers. Still on the turf there. As
looks like we have an injured Lunkers player.
6:52 to play.
6:52 to play. Your Duluth Harbor Monsters are leading 31-26.
Possession. Harbor Monsters will get the ball.
We need to score on this drive, in my opinion.
On the injured player right now.
With 6 minutes, 52 seconds left, let's get a score on this drive. Make it a two-possession game.
See what they do here offensively. They huddle up and talk with their offensive coordinator. And the injured player up and will need some assistance, but will hop off the field right now. So here come the Harbor Monsters. In the backfield by himself is Johnson. Motion man to his right. Here's a high snap picked up by Johnson, and they blow it dead.
We got to get that off.
Movement against the Harbor Monsters, so a penalty against the visiting team here. False start is the call. Pushes them back halfway to the goal line. They have it at their own 3 now. Johnson, not a lot of room back there. Low snap this time, and another penalty against the Harbor Monsters. So it'll be at the 1.5, and boy, there's some upset players from Duluth right now. Football back to the 1-yard line, within the 1-yard line. First and long for Duluth. Johnson directing traffic. And time's going to be called. 6:35 to play in the contest. Going the wrong way. That's what Duluth is doing right now. head coach Tony O'Neill and their offensive coordinator Kevin Gregory II not happy with what's going on. And they've been barking at the officials as well. Byron Pearson called the two offensive penalties against them. Again, 6:35 to play. They're in communication with the Sky judges here. Right to my left, which is nice to have in the press box. We're actually behind where you see the Lunkers there defensively. We're on that end of the field, and that's where the Sky judges are as well.
All right, 1st and 14. Let's go.
So the Harbor Monsters ready to go from Duluth. Lunkers going to look at putting some pressure on. Johnson rolling to his right. He throws it short. It is caught at about the 10 and down there by Mo Strong.
There we go. Nice catch, Mo Strong.
From the right side into the picture to make the catch.
All right, 2nd and 14.
So that was a gain of about 10 on the play.
No, 2nd about 6, it looks like.
Johnson, play clock down to 6, takes the snap, rolls to his right, got plenty of time. Strong again, makes the catch.
Should be enough for the first down. Let's go.
Right at midfield. So the Harbor Monsters going with the short game right now, and it's been effective. They lead it 31-26.
All right, we're right at midfield. 5:38 left in the fourth.
For the Lunkers.
Your Harbor Monsters are leading 31-26. 1st and 10.
Johnson takes the snap again, rolls to his right, throws it the other side of the field.
Throws to Ladarian McAllister.
Into the wall.
About a 5-yard gain.
That is McAllister, the receiver. Again, these short passes have been very effective for the Harbor Monsters here. Moving downfield. Under 5 minutes to play. High snap.
Javante back to pass.
Johnson goes.
Caught by
can't see. Cromie.
Nathan Cromie. Looks like it was enough for a first down. You got 4:41 left in the fourth quarter.
Line.
Harbor Monsters up 31-26.
1st and 10 for
1st and 10 for your Harbor Monsters. Let's make it a 2-possession game.
Johnson behind.
Johnson
center,
back to pass.
Rolls to his right. He goes short again. Ball is incomplete.
Incomplete.
In and out of the hands of McAllister.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now for Duluth.
Hey, thank you everybody for tapping in. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to Fat Boy Football Focus. Every away game, I will be here. Next week's game will be a Sunday game. Be sure to go to www.duluthmonsters.com to get your tickets.
Johnson.
Shante back to pass.
Got time. Looking. Rolls to his right now. Throws it short. And
Short pass.
incomplete
3rd and 10.
again.
Come on.
Intended for McAllister. Brings up 3rd and 10 for Duluth. 3.5 minutes to play.
Next week's game will be on Sunday, 5 o'clock in Duluth.
Big play here.
We'll be taking on the Kansas City Goats.
Got some of their playmakers in the game right now. Wenzel is in there. Pass left side, caught inside the 5.
Inside the 5 should be a good enough for a first down.
And there's Cromie. Cromie making the catch.
Nathan Cromie with the catch, number 19.
First down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal for your Harbor Monsters with 2:58 left.
Thrown by the quarterback Johnson. Javante Johnson. Huge play.
We got Joshua Murray in the
backfield.
Look for Joshua Murray to get the ball.
Behind the quarterback, the give is to Murray, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. Defensively, that is Craig Travis who got in there and made the
bring
stop
up second
behind
and
the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 5. 2:26 to play. Second and goal at the 8-yard line. Murray stays in. He'll go to the right of the quarterback now. Snap back
second
to
and goal.
Johnson.
Johnson back to pass.
Looking. He's going to fire it up in the air. Ball is incomplete. Intended for Strong, the 6'4", 217-pounder. 2-minute warning here, and we will take a break with Duluth on top of the Lunkers, 31-26. It's the Arena League on Me TV.
All right, we got 2-minute warning. Third and goal. All right, here we go. Third and goal. Come on, offense. Let's score. The wife must have left because both of the dogs are in my office. All right, third and goal. Yeah.
31-26, the Harbor Monsters on top of the Lunkers. Big play here, third and goal at the 8-yard line. Johnson rolling to his right, still on his feet, goes back the other way, being chased. He's going to fire it into the end zone. It is
touchdown.
Caught. They're going to say touchdown.
Touchdown, Harbor Monsters. Let's go.
Caught in the end zone for the touchdown. That is Ski, but there's a flag in the backfield. There's a flag in the backfield. Let's see what they say here before we signal that one. They're going to huddle up here. I don't know if it was after the touchdown or during. Touchdown is good.
Touchdown is good. Personal foul on the Lunkers.
From 7 yards out. Pass from Johnson.
Yeah, keep that clock running.
So the touchdown is good to Ski. And then there was a penalty afterwards, unsportsmanlike conduct afterwards against the Harbor Monsters. So they're going to go for one, but they'll be pushed back. 1:47 to play. Makes the score now 37-26 Duluth. Well, a huge play there.
Okay, I thought the
Duluth was up 5, moved down the field with a relentless short passing attack and pushed it in on the 7-yard pass from Johnson to Ski. So 1-point conversion here. Johnson going to fire it into the end zone, and it is caught for
and it's caught by Cromie.
Extra point.
Extra point is good.
So the 1-point conversion good, caught in there by Cromie, makes it 38-26, Duluth. Here in the fourth quarter, Duluth with a, well, wait a minute, there's a flag on the play. They haven't put it on the scoreboard here yet. We'll see if they do. They're going to have to do it again, a flag on the play, so they take it off. So now they have to do it from their own 20. The 1-point conversion here. Lunkers will play deep defensively. Snap to Johnson. Crossing routes. They're going to fire it into the end zone, and it's going to be caught anyway. Caught on the play by Mo Strong as they throw it up in the air, and he outleaps the defender for the score. So it is, in fact, 38-26 with 1:18 to play. Duluth with the lead as they
1:18 to play, fourth quarter. Your Duluth Harbor Monsters lead 38-26.
Again, next week, it is Ozarks playing at Iowa against the Woo, while Duluth on Sunday will host Kansas City. Hopefully the fans enjoying the game in the Duluth area tonight. I'm sure they are, up 38-26 over the Lunkers. Again, you can get tickets for that game next Sunday at DuluthMonsters.com. Next home game for the Harbor Monsters. Throw off here. We'll recap this one quickly after the game. So not much of a post-game show, but we'll recap it real quickly, give you the final score. The throw off. And it, of course, hits the ceiling again, as it did to start the game. And the Lunkers will get it back. It's tough because I wouldn't say this is an extremely low ceiling, but when you got to throw it 50 yards, anybody to throw the football 50 yards is tough. But you want to get a little elevation under your throw, and they didn't that time. So the Lunkers will get it at midfield with 1:18 to play. Smalls brings his team out. He's got Little in the backfield. Motion to the right. Smalls fires it. It is caught. Bertelsmeyer cuts in. Still on his feet inside the 5.
Let him score.
Down to about the 2-yard line before he is stopped. So a gain of 22 for Bertelsmeyer from Smalls. First and goal here.
It's crazy.
Here's a give to Little. Little trying to get outside and into the end zone.
Crazy game.
Into the
48 seconds left.
And did not get in.
Even if they score, we should be able to just run the clock out. That's why that last possession was key, that we scored.
7 seconds to play.
To make it a 2-possession game.
So timeout here. One of the Harbor Monsters getting up rather slowly by the wall over there. Appears to be okay. We'll hop over the wall and
oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
Into the stands.
I do the watch party here so you
Suite
guys can
area and
actually
over to
interact.
his bench area. So a timeout with 47
And get
seconds
my
to play. And again,
in
the
real
lead
time
leads at
reactions.
38-26 at halftime.
And you guys get to watch me
Lunkers
during.
led 19-18. But Duluth with a big second half, holding the Lunkers to just one score.
But I want
And
everybody in the
extra
building
point
next
return.
Sunday, 5 o'clock.
So great job
DuluthMonsters.com.
defensively
Get your
by the
tickets
Harbor
now.
Monsters in this second half.
Very affordable tickets.
So I think we're set and ready to go here after the timeout. Little in the backfield. Now they're going to bend under center. Here's a pitch to Rush. Rush trying to get outside to the right, and he does. Dives into the end zone for the touchdown. Matt Rush scores for the Lunkers. Matt Rush with the touchdown for Ozark. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. Let's see. No, they're just going to go for 1. Don't need 2. Smalls with Little in the backfield. Rush to his right. Snap back. Rolling to his left. Throwing it into the end zone, and the ball is tipped. Intercepted once again by the Harbor Monsters. Here they come down the field and finally knocked down.
Hey, welcome to the chat, Bone Dog.
That time. So the extra point, no good. It's 38-32.
What up, Beast Mode 24? Hey, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. That way, all the away games you can come
in this one
and tap in for the watch party. So hit that like and subscribe button. Help your boy out. Home games, I'll be at the games, but for the away games, I will be doing watch parties like this. You, the fans, and the people can interact and watch your Duluth Harbor Monsters.
So we have an onside conversion. So the Lunkers will have 1 untimed down with only the play clock running at its own 5-yard line, a 4th and 20 scenario. If they fail to convert, the other team takes possession at that spot. Either team could score. So we have a special play here, onside conversion.
Yes, Ski's wearing number 11 today.
For the Lunkers.
He's normally number 12. Today he's wearing number 11.
Play. This is one of those rules that you have that's different than all other games, but they will have 1 untimed play, and we'll see what the Lunkers do here. It is, once again, play clock. Only the play clock runs at the 5-yard line. That's where they're at. It's a 4th and 20 scenario.
So it's a 4th and 20 scenario. This is the Arena League's version of an onside kick.
Get it to midfield.
There is no kicking in the Arena League. So this is the Arena League's version of an onside kick, y'all.
And that's probably the game. It's the only play they get like this.
This is the Arena League's version of a onside kick.
So here we go.
Since there's no kicking in the game.
They're in tight. Rush wide to the right. Snap and false start. Let's see. Nope. The Harbor Monsters in a little early. Jumping off sides that time was Wenzel, trying to rush in a little quick. Also getting in was Spruce. Spruce has lived in the backfield all game long. So let's see. They're going to move them back. So the officials talk it over. So it was against Duluth. So it'll push the Lunkers up 5 yards. And again, this is a special play in the Arena League. When a team is trailing in the second half, it's a 4th and 20 situation, basically.
So they just got an extra 5 yards.
Smalls gets a snap. He's being rushed heavily, and he is going to be knocked back. No, he keeps it alive. This is Little down, the ball loose, and recovered by the Harbor Monsters. So they recover, but I'll tell you what, in the backfield was Lovell Spruce. Spruce got in there quickly. 6'3", 200-pound linebacker. He has created havoc all game long for the Harbor Monsters on the defensive line, but we may have a penalty here. Let's see what they say. Face mask is going to be the call. Face mask is going to be the call. And we'll see what they say here. Now they're going to move it up to what? The midfield. And we'll see what the play is here. Our Sky judges next to me. Officials are trying to figure it out here. So again, on the onside conversion, a penalty occurs, and they're trying to figure out how to enforce this. 32 seconds remaining in the contest. They're talking it over with the officials.
Let's go.
Up here and also on the field. The ball is going to be placed at midfield here. So they'll have some questions for the league when this one's over. They're going to say it is Duluth ball. So that should do.
I don't think any timeouts left.
38-32. 32 seconds to play in regulation.
The Lunkers should have one timeout.
Kind of a questionable call. It was a defensive face mask on the play. So the Harbor Monsters will get the ball. The White Hat is talking it over with the Sky judge, who's trying to figure out how to enforce this for sure. Still visiting with people here in the press box area, and we're kind of waiting for their decision. But what had happened, the Lunkers got a play, started on their own 5. Basically, it was a 4th and 20, a one-time 4th and 20 onside conversion, basically. No kicking in this game. So an onside in this league is you get it, you're down in the second half, you get the football one time from the 5, but you got to get it to midfield to keep the drive alive. And they did not do that. Then there was a face mask defensive penalty, and they're trying to figure out how to enforce that here with 30 seconds. So they're trying to figure it out, and I'm trying to listen in as I talk at the same time to the officials. So face mask against Duluth. And they're going to move the football for the Lunkers. They'll have a first down. Their drive continues. not making Tony O'Neill very happy with the explanation he's heard. Duluth has to come back on their defense. The Lunkers offensively come back on, so they have a chance to still win this game. It took them a while to iron this one out. Tony O'Neill talking with one of his players on the field. So here we go. Could be a key play here in this game. It's a 6-point lead for Duluth, 38-32 with 32 seconds to play. So again, clock management is huge. You want to move it down quickly. The play clock obviously is 20 seconds. Timeouts are a big factor as well. Smalls has his team set and ready to go. At midfield, the snap. Here's the ball back to Rush. Rush trying to elude the defense. He throws it downfield. Ball is caught inside the 10 and diving in for the touchdown. Touchdown for the Lunkers. Caught by Kendrick Payne from 25 yards out. Matt Rush with the throw to Payne, and Payne scores. And we think that has tied this game up, with the Lunkers having it for the extra point here. Or they're checking to see if he actually got in. Here, they're going to check the replay to see if he got in here. Showing the replay on the board next to us. And well, here's the replay. The pass caught there, and you can't see it. Actually, the question is about, was he stopped by the wall? And they're going to say it is a touchdown. After looking at the replay, they're going to say it was a touchdown. So Matt Rush to Kendrick Payne for the touchdown. The question was he into the wall? So it's tied up at 38 with 21 seconds to play. So the Lunkers will go for one and the potential win here with 21 seconds to play, providing they're set up and ready to go when the official blows the whistle. Here's the snap, the give, throw into the end zone, and it is knocked down. So we have a 38-38 game here. Incomplete pass for the conversion. And now
but Terrence Winslow in the backfield and give
the ball to the Harbor Monsters. What a game. What a
we need the hit squad
ending
out there
Lunkers
right
were
now.
Down basically two scores. They got the ball and pushed it across pretty quick. 2-yard run by Matt Rush. And then they throw the 35-yard pass from Rush to Payne, who's had a great game. The conversion, no good, and we are tied at 38 here with 21 seconds to play. So, tell you about overtime. If we happen to go to overtime, each team will get at least a possession. After the second overtime, the teams have to go for a 2-point conversion. So set to throw the ball away for the Lunkers is Jones. Jalen Jones is going to throw it deep downfield. Caught inside the 10. Here comes Wenzel, and he's going to be down at the 19-yard line. And it'll be Harbor Monsters ball there.
All right, let's get a touchdown.
Tie game.
Let's get a touchdown.
Again, there is overtime.
Let's get a touchdown.
Get to that point. We still have 10 seconds of clock winding down, and looks like we're not going to make another play here.
Oh.
So there's a coin toss first.
We had a timeout. Why didn't we use a timeout?
One possession after the second overtime. The teams must go for a 2-point conversion. That's the way overtime is structured. As we are at the end of regulation. So we will take a break here and bring you the overtime period. We're tied at 38. It's the Arena League on Me TV.
Bass Pro Shops in Cabela stands tall enough.
Yeah, it's running clock the whole time. But we had one timeout left. Shit, take a chance.
Legendary salute discount to those who protect our freedoms.
I'll go get me a pork chop.
Selflessly serve us runs deep within our DNA. It's not just a discount, it's a commitment to making a difference. Because every day is a chance for us to say thank you. Bass Pro Shops in Cabela's. Your adventure starts here.
We still have 65 seconds.
All right, this is the first overtime, so I'm not sure how these overtime rules go. Hopefully they talked about it while I was gone.
Well, through all of that, they put some time back on the clock, so we still have 17 seconds to play in regulation. Not quite at overtime yet. The Harbor Monsters still with a chance to win it in regulation. And again, new league, new rules. We're trying to figure everything out. We got a lot of it, but there's some new things that we just haven't come across like this. But the timing at the end of the game was one of those. Does the clock stop during the final 2 minutes of regulation? When they have the onside conversion, how does that run? So they put some time back on the clock. Harbor Monsters have the football and at least one play before the end of the game.
And we got one timeout.
So here we go. We're set.
We got a time
ready to go. Hopefully you're enjoying this one here tonight on Me TV and the Arena League Network. Back deep is Johnson in the backfield by himself. He'll roll to his left. He's going to throw it into the end zone, and it's going to be...
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Caught in the end zone.
Touchdown!
Touchdown? That is a touchdown.
Touchdown! Let's go!
Cromie scores, just outleaps the defender for the
Let's
Harbor Monsters.
Go!
About that.
Fear the horns, baby! Fear the deep, baby!
Up in the air. He got behind everybody.
Let's
out jumped the defender
go!
to score. And that makes it now Duluth up 40 44-38 here in the fourth quarter. We're telling you about.
Let's
overtime.
go!
May not need it. Duluth going for one here. 44-38 to score. Cromie with the touchdown reception. Here's a flag in the end zone as Strong was trying to wrestle with the Lunkers Brock Carter, and Carter will pick up the flag.
Thank you everybody for tapping into this nail-biting game. Duluth Harbor Monsters at Ozarks Lunkers. Nathan Cromie, number 19, with the exceptional pass from Javon Johnson, number 1, for the score. Your Duluth Harbor Monsters up 44-38 with
into the end zone.
8 seconds left in the game.
6'4", 190-pound Nathan Cromie for the go-ahead score. Now they're going for one from the 3-yard line. Johnson throws it shallow. It is caught and dropped in the end zone by
3 seconds left in the game. Do not let them run back.
And with 3
Do not let them run back.
On top here, 44-38. And the Lunkers will get it back here, and basically one play to, if they get that, they put 8 seconds on the clock now.
Let's go.
A 6-point lead for Duluth, and this has been how this game has gone from the outset. Back and forth it's gone. Lead changes, ties. We've had some extra point returns for scores, just about everything in this one. Unbelievable contest. Bertelsmeyer back. Could be the last hope for Ozark. He scored a couple of return touchdowns last week. Can he do it again? 8 seconds on the clock.
Let's get the hit squad out there.
Again, we'll
they not like us.
Show here, just so it'll be Strong with the throw off here for the Harbor Monsters from his own goal line. Bertelsmeyer at about the 1 for the Lunkers.
8 seconds.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Comes down to this.
Fires it downfield. Caught inside the 5 by Bertelsmeyer. They go with the pitch. Here's Rush trying to get outside. He's wrapped up nearly. Still on his feet. Dives forward.
That's it. Game time.
And that is going to be
Let's go. Your Duluth Harbor Monsters traveled to Springfield, Missouri for a final score of 44-38.
44-38 is your
Next week on Sunday, it's a Sunday game. Go to www.duluthmonsters.com.
Don't forget, coming up next week for these
to
two
get
teams,
your tickets.
It'll be Ozarks playing at
Shout out to our sponsors, Grandma's Restaurant,
on Sunday,
Blackwoods Restaurant, Hoops
City.
Brewing,
That'll be their
Peralt
next home
Construction,
game, and that'll be at the Deck Arena
Auto Ace,
in
the Social House,
area.
J3 Insurance, and
from
310
Wilson
Pub.
Logistics Arena. That'll do it tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed
Be
it.
sure to hit
This is
that
Tom
like
Ladd.
and subscribe button. And thank you for tapping in. I'm your boy, Yogi, Fat Boy Yogi. This is Fat Boy Football Focus. Till the next time, fear the deep.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job.